I recently sat down with Sadhguru for a special one-on-one interview, and so to celebrate that, please enjoy this special Sadhguru Espresso from our vault.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
To create fear, you have to use excessive imagination. To not be in fear, you don't have to do anything. Fear is happening because of excessive imagination. Things that have not happened, you're creating. What may happen in your mind happens in 1,000 different formats, and most probably it never happens. The things that you feared, take 100 things that you have feared, probably 99 of them never happened, isn't it? Yes. So your fear is always about that which does not exist. You cannot fight or you cannot overcome that which does not exist. We can overcome something that exists. You cannot overcome that which does not exist. You just have to give up that effort. Enjoy the fear. After all, it's your making. You like horror movies. Yes, you're saying no, but you're producing them. It's just they're not making money, that's all. Fear means you're producing horror movies in your mind. Nobody else is willing to watch. That's bad for the producer. But you're producing them. So, you produce something else. Produce a comedy, a love story, suspense, thriller. Try and see today. Just sit down, produce a love story, a suspense thriller, a comedy. 5 minutes movies you make in your mind. Really. Start using your mind differently. It's just gotten into your pattern. Just gotten into your pattern of just creating horror movies all the time. You have watched enough horror movies, they're boring. Create something else. Even it's not that if you produce these movies, those things will happen in your life. Still they may not happen, at least you enjoy the movie. In reality it may not happen, so what? At least you enjoy what's happening in your mind, if you cannot enjoy what's happening in the world, isn't it? That much privilege every human being deserves, isn't it so? Even if the world is not kind to him, at least his own mind should be kind to him, should produce some nice movies.
I think it's incredibly powerful to wake up and imagine your day going great. I think that's a powerful thing to do in the morning. I don't think most people do that. I think most people wake up and they just follow their day, and if you're like most people, you probably hit the snooze button in the morning. Immediately you let yourself down, right? You set this goal for yourself. I'm gonna wake up at this time and I'm gonna get to work and I'm gonna get busy and make my life for myself. And the first thing you do is slam that snooze button and say, it's okay that I didn't follow through on my goals. The very first thing you do every morning is not follow through on something you said you were gonna do. Like, how do you imagine that playing out the rest of your day? You think that's a quality routine for success? No, design your morning routine with intent. Design your morning routine that you're imagining a positive possible outcome for today. One of the things that I do when I wake up, I have an alarm that is birds. These birds chirping instead of crazy bah, bah, bah. How I wake up is important. I don't want to be jarred and being yelled at as I wake up. I wake up 10 minutes before the sunrise comes up. I go to the bathroom and I pick up a copy of my book and I read one page from the book. And in that page, I get 2 ideas from genius, legendary, game-changing entrepreneurs that I think about. And when you are around, much more important than reading an entire book cover to cover like this, is one page. Because the point of it is to be around successful people, to be around people who are thinking positive, who are thinking big, who are challenging conventions and challenging the norms, to break you out of your fog. I don't know about you, but in the morning, I'm in a fog, like this, and just, even if I had a decent sleep, I'm still kind of groggy in the morning. I don't wake up yes, believe, right? That doesn't happen in the morning, right? I wake up and I'm tired. And for those of you who follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, like you may see my posts when I first wake up. And reading the book gives me the right mindset. When you're reading something from Steve Jobs or Eric Thomas or whoever it is, people that you look up to and respect, and you see their perspective and how they think and how they see the world, having that seep into you on a daily basis changes you. So I read a page from the book, I get 2 great ideas. I drink a big glass of water because you're dehydrated in the morning. And then I write down my goals. Like, here's what I want to get done today. My Wednesday goals are this. If it's Thursday, my Thursday goals are this. And then I take a picture of it and I post it to my social media to let people know, like accountability, like here's what I'm doing today, and hopefully inspires other people to do something similar. When you create a routine like that in the morning, and that works for me. Maybe it doesn't work for you. Maybe reading the book doesn't work for you. Maybe watching a video works for you. Like whatever that is. When you can start your day thinking about positive things, being around positive, game-changing people who make you want to level up, when you then can write down your goals in a positive way and say, I'm going to go out and attack these things today and be excited and inspired by it, it just makes such a massive difference in your life. If you did that every day for a year, again, your life would not be recognizable 1 year from today because you've been taking bold action and you believe in it every single day. Where again, most people wake up and they do the exact opposite. You hit the snooze button, you let yourself down again, you hit the snooze button again, you let yourself down again, you fall out of the day, you're tired, you just down some coffee, you do nothing to make you want to think bigger, push outside your comfort zone, stretch a little bit, and you just now attacked by the day. You open your phone, there's emails and things that you have to get to, you're constantly responding to other people's requests for your time, and your whole day falls apart. So it's no wonder that you just go when you want to eat junk food and not work out and think life sucks. Like, start your day with intention every single morning, envision that positive future for yourself, and again, whatever that thing is in the morning that sets you up for success, for me it's the book, it's the water, and writing down goals. Every single day. Saturday I do it, Sunday I do it. Every day, this is a habit for success to help get you from where you are to where you want to be, produce nice movies in your mind, and watch your life and business dramatically change. So the question today is, I'm curious, what is the movie that you need to change in your mind? What is that negative repeating movie that keeps coming up over and over and over again in your head, in your life, that you need to break free of and say no more, that dream is gone, that movie is history, I'm making a new movie. What is that movie, that negative one? Share it in the comments below. Really excited to hear from you.
I've been feeling a little bit unmotivated, and I've been feeling like I should be doing something, or I should be I feel like I should be pulled, and like I'm feeling uninspired, basically. That's my question. How do you get, when you lose inspiration or you lose motivation, how do you get it back?
I get it back by remembering that you might die tomorrow.
That's true.
So I'm inspired by practicality and reality and the truth, which is, it is ridiculously impossible to become a human being. I am one. I have other good things going for me as a human being, and I'm just grateful. You're dwelling and looking at what you don't have versus looking at what you have. If you actually looked at what you had, your health, living in America, who the heck knows what would be on your list? If you actually spent all your time looking at that versus, I don't have $1 million, I'm not famous, I don't have this. If you spent all your time on what you have versus what you don't have, you would be the happiest girl on earth.
If you're convinced that you're going to fail or fall or get hurt, that will come to fruition because that's what you're visualizing. I never I was willing to get hurt along the way, but I didn't visualize myself getting hurt along the way. And I think that's what stops a lot of people, and that's really what separates a lot of people from being world champions or from being as good as they can, because they stop at some point saying, oh no, I am not capable of this, or I'll probably get hurt doing this. And if you approach anything with that hesitation, you're going to fail. I always approached it like, this is going to work. I'm going to figure this out, even if it takes me hundreds of attempts. And I wasn't, the idea of falling and getting back up again, that didn't really bother me at all.
Once I got started with 2 magicians and 1 ventriloquist helped me. Once I got the knack of it, it became easier, and then I enjoyed it. There were moments, when I was learning the script and I thought, well, this isn't going to work. I mean, how can I do it? But I used to write notes to myself, little letters to myself, and put them on the desk saying, you can do anything with faith. You can move mountains, and trust and let go and all that sort of thing. And I used to just throw myself into it. And then when the negatives came to my mind, I would put positive sounds in my head. I'd say I can do it. And I used to meditate and visualize myself doing it. And I used to visualize myself on like a kind of try and visualize myself doing those sort of fanning cards and springing them, and gradually, surprising the power of mind, what happens, your muscles begin to respond. It's like anything really, if you're playing the piano or driving a car. It comes through relaxation.
If you want another amazing video highlighting excellence in the Indian community, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.